Welcome to this video 100 tips and tricks in ABAP tips 66. So in this video I would like to show and explain to you how you can save the ABAP Debugger Layout. So directly let's get started. I'm setting a breakpoint and I'm starting the debugger. And when the debugger started, then here you can see the layout. So here we have the coding, then here we have the stack, here we have also some tabs for variables and so on. And you can switch to other tabs, for example, to desktop 3, desktop 2, desktop 1, and adjust this properly. And basically, if the next time you would like to call not standard but desktop 1, then you can easily save the ABAP Debugger Layout. And you can do this via debugger, a debugger session, and then save layout, or use the key combination Ctrl+Shift F3. Once done, here you can see, yeah, I would like to save the current layout. This is fine. And then with F8, we're going through this program and let's execute this once again. And here we can see that not the standard is being called, but the desktop 1. If we would like to have this changed, what we can do is we can switch to desktop 2. Once again, choose debugger, debugger session, and then save layout. So then we will override it. So let's continue and execute this once again. So here, let's go once again into the ABAP debugger. And now we can see desktop 2 is being called because the previous saved layout has been overridden. If under debugger session designation of the user desktop, you would like to change the names of these tabs, then you can do this in here. Then you can change the naming of these 3 tabs. And if you would like to go back to the initial, so to call the standard, to maybe delete the saved debugger layout, you can do this as well under debugger, a debugger session, and then overview or delete. And here you can execute the selection, and here you can see all the already saved variants, and we would like to delete the start up variants. So we select this, then we delete, and then we're going a couple of steps back. Here in the debugger, we execute this, and then now the last time we go into the debugger, and now we can see that the standard is again being shown. So if you have any questions left, please put them in the comment section. Please like this video, and please be aware that there are still great upcoming videos, 34 still left and upcoming. So stay tuned and see you in the next video.